Project.
That's IT uploaded.
5 years ago, carrying this made you look like a high-powered, very important CEO. Last year, carrying this, well, let me rephrase that. Last year, a lot of BlackBerry users would hide their phones away in social gatherings or risk being an outcast. So, will the brand new Blackberry Z10 bring out the loyal BlackBerry user in you? Now, I'm about to review the Z10, but full disclosure first, I'm a high-powered BlackBerry user. First, you notice a brand new user interface with a brand new BB10 operating system that doesn't just let you go from homepage to homepage, but lets you peek as well. So while you're browsing online or chatting, you can easily swipe a finger just like this to take a peek at what's happening inside your hub without leaving the app you're in. The BlackBerry Hub is the de facto messaging center where all your emails, texts, BBMs, messages on Facebook and Twitter, and all your missed calls come together. So a quick peek, a few times an hour, can be very useful. As you may have noticed, I am moving about the Z10 with my thumb. Gesture-based navigation is also new to BlackBerry, like highlighting text to select for copy pasting. Tap once for one word, hold longer for the sentence, and a few more seconds for the entire paragraph. Speaking of gestures, the touchscreen keyboard is awesome. For those of you following That's IT for the last 10 years would know that I do not like touchscreen typing, but this keyboard is the closest you will ever get to a physical keyboard on a touchscreen. It learns your most used words and suggests them as you type. But what I really like is a space inference function that lets you continuously type without having to tap the spacebar. BB10 will automatically insert spaces where it believes they should be included. The keyboard also recognizes other languages automatically. Active frames make multitasking easy on this device. You don't have to close an app or a website to work on another. The system lets you open up to 8 apps at the same time, saving you a lot of time. It functions just like the tabs in your computer. And last but not least, the new and improved BBM. You can now have video chats with your BBM contacts and screen share. That means whoever you're chatting with can see what's on your screen, whatever you want him to see, like charts or pictures. The new BlackBerry 10 platform operates without the need for a BlackBerry plan, so all you need is a data SIM card. Samsung is reiterating its commitment to Southeast Asia, so last week it rounded up top digital and lifestyle journalists in the region for a show-off session in Jakarta at the Samsung Forum 2013. I've seen and told you all about Samsung's 2013 lineup when we first laid eyes on them at the CES in Las Vegas. The huge Ultra HD TV, the state-of-the-art fridges, new laptops, digital cameras, and all that are here too. But the star of the show, at least for me, is the Galaxy Note 8.0. The Note 8.0 phablet is the first of its kind in this size, powered by Android Jelly Bean 4.1 with a 1.6 Hz quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, and is available with either 16 GB or 32 GB of internal storage and micro SD. The widescreen TFT LCD display features 1280 by 800 resolution. As the name suggests, it is 8 inches big, but as you can see, I can still grip it with one hand. This is my left hand, and my hands are not very big. Maybe it could be a little bit weird when you're talking on it. Remember, this is a phablet. There are a lot of functions on the Note platform that I really like, especially functions on the S Note where you can use the S Pen, like Idea Note right here, which I find really interesting. It lets you record every single step of your diagram. So I'll start recording and I'll draw something or write my name, for example. Stop the recording and then we can play it back. So after we're done with that, let's look at what we just did in the list. I will press play and everything I wrote on the S Note comes out animated. Well, there's another function on the Note platform that I just found out about. It's called Easy Clip, I believe, and essentially it captures anything on screen that you want, but it's quite interesting if you capture a video, a freeze frame of any part of the video, not just the screen, but any part of it. All you have to do is draw a box or a circle or any shape while the video is playing, and you grab a shot of that part of the screen. Did you see that? Another innovation Samsung is keen to push forward and remind us about is the Evolution Kit. As the name suggests, this little box can upgrade last year's TV into this year's model.
The Evolution Kit is very important because it not only upgrades the software, which you may be able to do online, but it upgrades all the connectors, because the future connectors require high data transfer rates, so that if HDMI is one, HDMI 2.0 is another, but we're now moving to standards that are beyond that, and the Evolution Kit at a very low price will be able to upgrade all those connectors and changes in technology.
So what is next for Samsung? All eyes will be in New York City as the countdown begins for what is being billed as episode 1 of the next Samsung Galaxy smartphone. And finally, here's a roundup of the more interesting mobile devices revealed recently at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. If you like it wet, then check out the Xperia Z. This 10-inch tablet is waterproof and it is dust-proof, perfect for the beach or the desert. The Xperia Z can be submerged in up to 3 feet of water for half an hour, making it the gadget you can safely take into the bath. This robust tablet runs on the Android 4.1 Jelly Bean operating system and has an 8-megapixel camera for underwater shooting. Huawei shows off what it says is the world's fastest smartphone. According to Huawei, the Ascend P2 supports a new category, 4 LTE connections that will be capable of download speeds hitting 150 megabytes per second. It has a 13-megapixel camera and 16 gigabytes internal storage and 1 gigabyte of RAM. The Ascend P2 also boasts Gorilla Glass for extra toughness, and its screen can be used with your gloves on. Well, it may be the fastest phone, but it still remains to be seen if the phone's speed can be optimized in normal environments running on the regular 4G network. That's all this week on That's IT. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Timothy Go. That's it.